Welcome, welcome, come on through. Yorkie Plays is here for you. It's my humble opinion, so pull up a chair. The humblest show on earth beyond compare. Every month, a bundle of surprise. Games of all shapes, colors, and size. Indies, classics, stories untold. A mix of the new and a dash of the old. 40 years gaming, still finding my way. A lot to learn, that's what I'd say. But it's the humblest show you'll find. One gamer's take with an open mind. 40 years gaming, still finding my way. A lot to learn, that's what I'd say. But it's the humblest show you'll find. One gamer's take with an open mind. Sit back, relax, come take a seat. A new adventure with each beat. Yorkie Plays, let's dive on in. It's my humble opinion. Platformers, rogues, mysteries and tales. Fantasy quests and haunted trails. Puzzles to solve, worlds to explore. There's something here you'll never get bored. Some make you laugh, some make you think. Some might push you to the brink. From epic battles to quiet nights. Adventures grand and simple delights. Take a seat, a new adventure with each beat. Yorkie Plays, let's dive on in. It's my humble opinion. From arcades bright to games unknown, I've played them all on my own. Pixels and sprites, a world so wide. Adventure awaits on the other side. The thrill of play, the quest for fun. Just one more level before I'm done. Every game's a journey anew, and I'm here to share it all with you. Just one gamer with tales to share. 40 years in and still not there. The humblest show you'll ever see. A bit of fun from me to thee. No big boasts, no claims to fame. Just sharing games, enjoying the same. So pull up a chair, don't be shy. The humblest show on earth, give it a try. So come along, let's hit play. A new experience every day. Here we're all friends, we're all the same. No matter your skill, it's just a game. Tell me your picks, let your voice be heard. Which game should we try? Just say the word. Together we'll laugh, together we'll learn. In this world of pixels, take your turn. Sit back, relax, come take a seat. A new adventure with each beat. Yorkie Plays, let's dive on in. It's my humble opinion. No games big and small, we'll give them a go. From indie treasures to blockbusters that glow. Whether simple fun or complex lore, each one's a door to a world to explore. A humble look at games of all kind. Just one opinion with you in mind. It's not the gospel, it's just one view. But I hope you'll find something new. Sit back, relax, come take a seat. A new adventure with each beat. Yorkie Plays, let's dive on in. It's my humble opinion. So here we go, the stream's begun, games away. Let's have some fun with Yorkie Plays. We'll find our way, tune in, join in every day. A humble
Alright there, Shallow Mate Yorkie here. Welcoming you to what could be a return of my humble opinion, the section where I look at the games on the monthly Humble Choice bundle, see what's there, see what's appealing, and as I'm going to be doing this time, possibly pick one or two to try out to have a good old let's try instead of just the 30 minutes I used to do going forth in the month. I don't know how often I'll be able to do this. But with the afternoon stream that I was setting up for Final Whistle, not really working out for various real life reasons, I wanted to try a midnight stream, and this seems like a good way to relax the night away. Anyway, November 2024, the games on the monthly Humble Choice bundle: Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide, Persona 4 Golden, Lamplighters League, Cassette Beasts, the Bookwalker, Thief of Time, is it? Or Thief of whatever. Karamazoo, Hexarchy, Forex Deck Builder, and Garden Life. Now, there are a couple of these which, if anyone wants to grab the key when it comes on screen, feel free. There's only one key for each, but there's one I've no intention of playing, and there's one I already own. The first, I have no intention of playing, and it's a headliner, Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide. I've tried a few Warhammer games before, and while some of the games are actually pretty good, the universe just doesn't hold any interest to me. So it's not that it's bad, it just doesn't hold any interest to me. So I never got into it when I've tried. So here's the key if anyone wants it. Let's see what they've got to say about themselves. 84% positive, that's not too bad. It's a $40 game, action indie adventure from Fat Shark. Let's have a read, shall we? Take back the city of Tertium from hordes of bloodthirsty foes in this intense and brutal action shooter. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide is a new co-op focused experience from the award-winning team behind Vermintide series. In the depth of the hive, the seeds of corruption threaten to turn into an overwhelming tide of darkness. A mysterious and sinister new force is seeking to control the city. It is up to you and your allies in this inquisition to root out the enemy before the city succumbs to chaos. As Tertium falls, rejects will rise. High-octane hybrid combat, built on the legacy of Vermintide 2's best-in-class melee combat. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide introduces intense WH-40K gunplay to the mix. Master the balance between ranged and melee combat as you fight through a slew of enemies. Feel the impact of each swipe, swing, and slice of a chainsword, or fry some flesh with a lasgun. Die alone or suffer together. Darktide is a co-op game. Wandering too far risks punishment by foes looking to immobilize or capture the stray rejects, such as the slavering Chaos Hound or Mobian Trapper. Once you fall prey to such foes, only your teammates can save you. More than that, your innate toughness, your determination to pass on through the pain, only recharges when you are in the proximity of a strike team. Your character, your playstyle. Create your own unique character and customize their physical appearance, voice, and origin. Choose your class to determine which unique traits and skill sets they will make use of in battle. Will you be a seasoned veteran for the Imperial Army, a snarky outsider, or a fiery zealot? The choice is yours. Let me just see what that was. Okay, can ignore that for now. Tertium, a hive city on the brink of collapse. Step into the violent dystopian world of Warhammer 40,000. From boiling hot industrial factories to the decaying water maintenance zone afflicted by constant acid rainfall. Tertium Hive is a hard and unforgiving place, even at the best of times. Your role is to serve the Zealous Inquisition by embarking on missions to exterminate the threats lurking in the depths of the Hive City, or die trying. Chaos never sleeps. Adapt to the erratic whims of chaos with conditions, mutators that add a spontaneous challenge to your mission. Your team must learn to adjust, adapt new tactics, and change up their loadouts to face the ruthless challengers. Alright, I mean, it sounds like it could be a good action combat game. It sounds like the storyline might be a little bit weaker in this one, I'm not sure. But it also sounds like it relies heavily on multiplayer, which is not something I'm particularly fond of either. Let's go to VT and see what some of these videos have got for us, shall we?
These rejects the best you've got? Throw 'em. Let's see what you can do.
Welcome to Atoma, your home for the rest of your brief lives. Used to be the jewel in the sector. Then the heretics invaded. I need you to go down there and raise hell. Can't say for sure what's waiting in the shadows. Valkyrie exfiltration will be waiting, if you make it that far.
Oh yeah, not really my style.
Bro, what the hell is that? You're in for a fight now. Do me proud. Still alive? Good.
Those goons need attention!
Get moving. Extraction inbound. Move your asses.
Zola? We're gonna need more rejects.
Yeah, what I'm picking up there, it doesn't look like the story will be that strong, which is a big turn off for me if I played an action game. I used to be really averse to action games because I'm not good at it, but I love it if it's got a good story. That seems like the story's not really there as much, but also it's wading through hordes of enemies, which is not my style. Doesn't make it a bad thing, it just makes it not my style. Let's go on to the next one. I do like that they include what looks like definite gameplay though,
This way!
so you can get an idea of it. Yeah, this is really firming up that this looks like a great game for someone who's not me. Not as in I'm superior, no, just not my style in any way, shape or form, just outside of my
Dark
wheelhouse.
Tide is a first-person co-op shooter set in the grimdark universe of Warhammer 40,000.
Excuse me.
Invaded by the traitorous soldiers of the Mobian Sixth, the sprawling hive city of Tertium stands on the brink of destruction. The only thing standing between these chaos-worshipping heretics and victory is the mysterious Inquisitor Grendel and his warband of conscripted convicts. You are one such reject. Freed to serve the Emperor's light in this darkest of hours. You can expect no help, no reinforcements. You are Tertium's last line of defense. Your first task is to select your class. You've 4 to choose from. The choice you make will determine your playstyle. Veterans are seasoned soldiers of the Astra Militarum, the famed Imperial Guard, and focus primarily on ranged weapons like lasguns to secure the kill. Fueled by holy wrath, zealots prefer to charge headlong into the fray. They are holy warriors who stop at nothing to purge heresy in the Emperor's name. Psychers draw on the unfathomable powers of the warp. But like all great powers, theirs comes with a price. Use their abilities too often, and they may meet an untimely end. What the muscle-bound and simple-minded Ogryns lack in tactical understanding, they more than make up for with prodigious strength and fortitude.
So I'm basically
Once you've made
hearing
your
rogue,
choice,
cleric, mage,
it's time
and
to bring
warrior.
your reject to life by choosing their appearance, personality, and backstory.
Kind of, sort of. Not really, but kind of, sort of.
Body type, facial features, hairstyles, and tattoos are all customizable. Every character type also has 3 unique voice profiles, each with an extensive range of lines that will showcase your reject's personality as you play.
Does this place not fill your heart with holy fervor?
Your reject's contribution to the battle for Tertium begins at the mission terminal. Here, you'll choose from an endless stream of missions, some more urgent and perilous than others, each playing a key role in Tertium's survival. Missions require strike teams of 4 operatives. If you're not in a strike team, you'll automatically be matched with others from Grendel's warband when you embark on a mission. A mission's difficulty can vary, so choose wisely from the available options.
So it can be soloed.
Dead heroes serve no one.
And you're
Every
given
mission
bots.
has a primary objective, which can be anything from retrieving vital supplies to assassinating an arch-heretic. Inquisitor Grendel's trusted servants will update your strike team's progress and goals as you fight your way through the map, offering guidance, new objectives, and occasional praise as the situation merits.
Good work.
Succeed or fail, the end of round will summarize your performance and tally any rewards. To survive in Tertium, players will need to master both melee and ranged combat, switching seamlessly between the two as the need arises. Every encounter pits you against a variety of enemies, each with their own fighting style. It'll be up to you to determine how best to vanquish them using the weapons at your disposal. When engaging hand-to-hand, you'll use blocking and shoving to keep your enemies off balance. Then finish them off with brutal close combat weapons, such as the foe-shredding chainsword or the punishing thunderhammer. Fighting at range requires that you take full advantage of available cover as you return fire with lasguns, grenades, and psychic bolts. As the enemy closes, you'll employ strafing and dodging, staying one step ahead of the hordes to make sure you're not overwhelmed. No reject can survive alone. Teamwork is everything in Darktide. Work with your strike team or die alone. Your innate toughness, your determination to press on through the pain, recharges when you're near your strike team. If that's not enough to encourage you to stay close to your friends, wandering off risks being punished by foes looking to immobilize or capture stray rejects, such as the
Wandering off,
Slattering
aye.
Chaos Hound or the Mobian Trapper. Once you fall prey to such enemies, only your teammates can save you.
Do you not leave me there?
My wife used to play a lot of
Gaining
healer in
Inquisitor
World of
Grendel's
Warcraft.
favor
She's
is
told me
no
all about
easy
people who
task,
wander off.
but a necessary one if you're to survive. Serve diligently, and you will learn new secrets, earn greater responsibilities, and perhaps even become a trusted member of the warband. As you progress through the game and level up your character, you'll choose feats to further customize your unique playstyle. You'll also earn the trust of the warband's tech priest and access to her shrine of the Omnissiah. where you will customize your weapons using materials collected during your missions. You can upgrade the weapon's rarity or refine its blessings and perks to create the perfect tool for vanquishing heretics. A reject lives or dies by their war gear. Better it's the best it can be. The battle for Tertium is only just beginning. In the coming weeks and months, Darktide's story will expand with seasonal content, bringing new objectives, new maps, new dangers, and new challenges to keep you and the rest of Grendel's warband on your toes. Tertium needs you. The Emperor calls you.
This has been a good
Grendel
overview.
offers you purpose. It's time for the rejects to rise.
And I'm glad I watched it, even though that one was long. Just a couple of years ago. It definitely looks like a great game for someone who's not me. It's like, if I was into that kind of game, it looks like it'd be a lot of fun. But there's too many offs for me. All reviews are mixed, but it's gone to very positive recently. Interesting. So it's 69% on all reviews. I wonder why. But it seems like it's improved recently. Any news on it? Recent events and announcements. Introducing Havoc game mode. So they've updated it some since they released it. That's probably why. It's been 2 years. Fix your servers up. So they've got server problems. About time I can recommend this game. So yeah, it has improved recently. I've been looking for a worthy successor of Left 4 Dead 2 for a very long time. My friends and I have played a bunch of co-op shooters, such as Borderlands, blah, blah. It's a mixed bag. Each title having its own. Okay, you're going on to waffle too much. Darktide is one of the best horde slasher shooters out there right now. Gameplay is amazing and combat feels smooth. I wish it had more maps and more varied cosmetics, but what there is great. Okay, this is negative. No comment on it. This is negative. Disappointed Vermintide veteran here. Why, if you're disappointed, why have you played 165 hours of it? This was the last game I pre-ordered ever. After a launch that went outrageously wrong. Oh, okay, well, that's why they started getting slated to begin with. Bad launches are never a fun thing. The intro feels great. How the character and gun handles is just wonderful. Still no solo lobbies, though, so... Okay. So it's really not built for soloing at all, by the sound of it, which would be one of the major offs for me. Anyway, whoever grabbed the key, I hope you enjoy it. Moving on. We have Persona 4 Golden. Now, I've already grabbed this key myself, because this is one I may play, and will certainly try out at some point. Inaba, quiet town in rural Japan, sets the scene for budding adolescence in Persona 4 Golden. I've not played any of the Persona games, I'll be honest with you. Oh, I didn't look at the top, did I? RPG simulation, Atlas, Sega, 1999, $20 game. A coming-of-age story that sets a protagonist and his friend on a journey kick-started by a chain of serial murders. Each meeting kindred spirits, feelings of belonging, and even confronting the darker side to oneself. Persona 4 Golden promises meaningful bonds and experiences shared together with friends. Oh, is it? I didn't think Persona was multiplayer. Maybe it is. With an overall Metacritic score of 93 and a multitude of awards, fan-adored Persona 4 Golden stands as one of the finest RPGs ever made, delivering an enthralling storytelling and quintessential Persona gameplay. I don't think I've ever seen gameplay before from Persona either, but I've heard they're really good. Persona 4 Golden on Steam is best experienced with a game controller. I don't use game controllers, that could be a negative. Alright, key features. Enjoy gameplay with variable frame rates. Cutscenes are locked at 60 FPS. Experience the world of Persona on PC in vibrant HD. Steam achievements and trading cards. These are not particularly good selling points. They're okay, but there's nothing that makes you go, yay. Alright, let's have a look at the... Let's go to VT. Love it RPG. Nice cute style. Ladies Bliss. Award-winning classic. What are the cards? 93 on Metacritic fine. Okay, that was a disappointing video. Not a disappointing looking game. It looks like the game could be fun, but all you're getting is like 1 second glimpse of game playing among cinematics. That's not helping me get an idea of going forward. It's finally over. Shopping District South. I mean, the stills look okay, but I don't really have an impression of the game. Let's have a look here. Persona 4 Golden. Scroll to the top. Not for all ages. Interesting. That's not my right birthday, by the way. It's not bad. 5th of December is my right one. Overwhelming Star and Current. 95, 97. Coming of age story. Yep. Is this the one we just saw? What's this? Or is this the one we just saw? Yeah, that's the one we saw. These look basically the same. Yeah, I'm not saying anything that I haven't seen already. So that's not going to tell me anything. So all I can say on this one is I am looking forward to the Let's Try. Seeing what it's like. To a quick let's look and see if I want to go forward with it any more. All right, let's move on, because that's one I'll definitely take a look at. Lamplighters League. Here's the second key that someone can grab. Right there. The reason, I already own this game. I didn't play far into it. I played it on channel when it first came out, I think it was. And it didn't really float, so I let it go. And I haven't returned to it since. Now, the gameplay was okay. It wasn't a great game. I wouldn't even say it was a particularly good game for me, for my liking. But it was okay. It was enjoyable. Just not, take your breath away in any way, shape, or form. All right, let's see what they've got to say for themselves. Sneak, steal, and shoot your way through a world of pulp adventure in the Lamplighters League. Let's look at the top. Adventure RPG strategy, Harebrained Schemes Paradox Interactive, $50. And it's not actually saying the rating. Interesting. Is it rated that badly now? Sneak, steal, and shoot your way through a world of pulp adventure in the Lamplighters League. Globetrot across a variety of exciting locales around the world and outwit your enemies in strategic turn-based combat. And if you play your cards right, you might just save the world. Harebrained Schemes, the creators of the Shadowrun trilogy and Battletech, bring you an all-new world set in an alternate 1930s, where a tyrannical cult called the Banished Court stands on the cusp of world domination. For millennia, all that stood between the sinister cabal and their plans was a band of heroic scholars known as the Lamplighters League. Unfortunately, the best of the best are all gone, so now it's up to the best of the worst. Recruit a team of misfits and scoundrels with unique abilities and unforgettable personalities, and chase the banished court to the ends of the earth in a mix of real-time infiltration, turn-based tactical combat, and a character-driven story of adventure and intrigue. Strategy meets story in style. Control a team of unique, dynamic characters and get to know their signature tactical abilities and roles in the team. Learn their stories and the world they inhabit by taking on missions. Every misfit brings their own style to the fight through unique moves that can turn the tide of combat. Explore a variety of thrilling locales and survey the battlefield before things heat up. Sneak past enemies in real-time infiltration gameplay. Pick off the stragglers quickly and quietly and position your squad to get an edge for the fight. Use every advantage and dirty trick your agents have up their sleeves in exciting turn-based combat. Add advanced abilities, gear, and augmentations to your agents to keep pace with the growing threats of the Banished Court. Race against a countdown to Doomsday. Chase the Banished Court through the alternate history world of the 1930s, from dockyards and deserts to jungles, both urban and wild. Manage your choices at a global level and try to prevent your enemy from advancing their twisted schemes. Recruit new allies from the best of the worst. Scour the globe for outlaws and outcasts and bring them into your side with the Banished Court before the Banished Court catches them first. Every mission earns your team new resources and grows their abilities, but be careful. Stress and injury can take their toll. Can you prevent the Banished Court from reshaping the world to their twisted will? Find out in the Lamplighters League and the Tower at the End of the World. Let's go to VT and see what it looks like.
The world you think you live in doesn't exist. It's a pantomime. Theater. And if you get a glimpse behind the scenery, the stagecraft, you'll discover nothing but darkness. And once perceived, it will swallow you whole. I'm in a race against this darkness. A race to locate an ancient ruin, a tower of unspeakable power. I need the best of the best. But they're all dead. So I'll use you. Scoundrels, thieves, cutthroats, the best of the worst. Oh, come now. Try not to look so glum. You're going to help me save the world.
Yeah, that's another one that doesn't feature much in the way of gameplay. It's in there, but the brief glimpse of it. Anyway, Persona 4, nope, Lamplighters League. Let's have a look here. $50. Recent reviews, very positive, interesting. It's up to 90% now. Overall, mostly positive. Have they updated it recently? I don't see any updates. I wonder why it's been increased. Let's see what they're saying. Nothing. Hang on. There we are. November 10th. The game soft locked on the enemy phase in the tutorial mission. I didn't experience that. I certainly got past the tutorial. The game retailed at $50. There is no fix beyond killing the game and loading your last save. The game also runs horrible considering how it looks. The skill tree hitches when clicking on different skills 100% of the time. I didn't have all those problems, but I know from what I understand a lot of people have done. It's okay, just okay enough to give it a thumbs up. Controls in UA are good. The combat is pretty interesting, although very easy on the normal difficulty. I do not like the timers in campaign at all. Missions are pretty repetitive. Can't see finishing it. But I got 10 hours out of it, which is good enough. I like the overall vibe and atmosphere, and the gameplay is fun. It's nice to switch between stealth and active combat mode. Let's see if it's diverse enough to motivate me till the end. Got it on sale for €9. 15 in my option. I think that should be opinion a bit overpriced. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I mean, remember, you can get this for $12 if you buy this month's Humble Bundle. So at $12, yeah, I'd say it's worth a go. But I don't know that it's worth full price. Really wanted to like this game. It's just too technically messy and so annoying to play. The camera doesn't work right. The controls don't work right. I didn't experience that, but I'd say it's a long time since I played it. It was okay, but for me it wasn't great. Now, $12? Yeah, perhaps. Alright, moving on. And all the others I've taken the keys already, so there's no point in trying them. Cassette Beasts, indie RPG, Bitten Studio, Raw Fury, 1999. And let's see what we got here. Adventure, battle, transform. Collect awesome monsters to use during turn-based battles in this open-world RPG. Combine any two monster forms using Cassette Beast Fusion System to create unique and powerful new ones. Welcome to New Wirral, a remote island inhabited by strange creatures you've only dreamed of, nightmares you hopefully haven't, and a cast of brave folks who use cassette tapes to transform for battle. To find a way home, you'll need to explore every inch of the island and record monsters to your trusty cassette tapes to gain their abilities. Transform into monsters using retro cassette tapes. Why is that question mark? Faced with, I forget what they call it, a query bang or something like that. Anyway, faced with the constant threat of monster attacks, the residents of Harbour Town, New Wirral, choose to fight fire with fire. Record a monster to tape, then play it back to take its form in battle. Ooh, intriguing. Fuse monster forms. Getting close to your companion has benefits. While transformed, you can combine your strengths to gain the upper hand in battle. Any two monster forms can be fused to produce a uniquely powerful animated new fusion forms. Explore a rich open world. Certain monster abilities can be used in human form. You'll need these to help you get around, solve puzzles, and locate dungeons. Glide, fly, swim, climb, dash, or turn magnetic. Travel alongside a diverse cast of human companions. Never fight alone. Form bands, spend time together, and help your selected partner complete personal goals to become a better team. The strength of your relationship determines how well you're able to fuse. Master a deep battle system. Take advantage of elemental chemistry to apply extra buffs or debuffs alongside your attack, or even alter your opponent's elemental type. Okay. Play couch co-op with friends. No, not interested. Let's go to VT. Let's see what some of these videos show us. Fish, leave the land and heed my words. I don't like pixel art, I will say that for a start. No, he's not terrible pixel art.
I'll shut your eyes. Headstrong, coming back at you twice as greater than you thought. And I know, feeling that you get when you're never not quite alone. And I told you to take no further steps, and you have towards me. You'll see, it's the same old story.
My first take on the look of that is that the art is a strong off for me, but the actual gameplay looks like it could be intriguing. It may well be enough to overcome the art for me.
Welcome to Cassette Beasts. Let's go over some combat basics. Always bring your cassette player when adventuring. If you get into any trouble, pop in a monster tape.
I don't know why some of it is
Take
pixelated and some of it is not. Some of it's more cartoon.
You can record and
Light drum
capture
cartoon.
new monster forms onto blank tapes with your cassette player. And lastly, if the going gets tough, combine your hearts and fight as one. This island has its secrets, and it's yours to explore as you please. Just don't get in over your head, okay?
Year and a half ago. Okay. And the last one of the VTs? I like the merging thing. Yeah, that looks... For once, I'm seeing something that's got pixel art in it. But I'm interested in seeing what it plays like. I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Let's see what they say in Steam, shall we? Overwhelmingly positive overall, and very positive currently, got down to 93. Which, let's face it, that's an incredible rating even there. Let's see. Recent posted. Absolutely a must play for monster taming genre fans who love turn-based 2v2 combat. Creating their own builds and exploring an open world. If you're also looking for a story with darker undertones, don't skip past. The fact it's rated as a good story here is one of the big selling points to me. Has some neat concepts like fusion and afflictions being tied to player character rather than singular monster. The visuals are probably going to throw off most people initially. It combines a lot of styles, pixel art, 3D drawings, etc. I especially like some of the boss designs, but my takeaway is that overall the style could have been more. It could have used more refinement. Yeah, I am taking that. I am getting that idea. Same goes for the fusion mechanic. The visuals for them seem to be procedurally generated. There are thousands of them. I would have strongly preferred more focused fusions with less variety. Or as a personal preference, I'm not too upset about that idea, but it depends how it plays out, of course. The endgame grind is definitely too drawn out. That's unfortunate. Shop prices and resource gain relating to it definitely need to be adjusted. I hope they don't mean in-game store, real money type crap. That would be off-putting. But if it was, it wouldn't be rated so highly, I don't think. Wonderful game, a wonderful game. The storyline is as breathtaking. It's interesting and engaging, and the gameplay is wonderful. What is going on with my thing keeping on disappearing? Good, awesome, even. Alright, so it's all good on this side. I'm really looking forward to trying this. Even hearing some of the complaints there in amongst the upvote. We'll see how it hits me when I give it a go. Next up, The Bookwalker, Thief of Tales, not time as I thought initially, is indie adventure, do my best, tiny build, $15 game. Alright, 93% very positive. Steal legendary artifacts and regain your freedom. Hang on. Oh, yep, that is the start. Etienne Quist, a once acclaimed writer, loses his ability to write after he is found guilty of an unspeakable crime. In an attempt to reclaim his lost status, he is approached by a criminal boss with a cunning offer. All he needs to do is locate and steal a series of legendary items from books, delve into remarkable book worlds, each with its unique rules and challenges. Should anyone stand between you and the artifacts, be prepared to persuade, deceive, or even engage them in combat. Explore different books and reshape their stories. Each quest thrusts you into an entirely new world. Medieval prison, snow-capped mountains, futuristic spaceship and more. Meet the inhabitants of each book and use them to achieve your goals. After all, they're not really alive, or are they? In your quest you will not be alone, as your paths cross with the sentient cage people, whom you adopt as your... a sentient cage page, whom you adopt as your partner in crime and trusted advisor. Solve unconventional puzzles across fiction and reality. Off-putting. I'm not a big fan of puzzle games. It's way too easy to not think the way the puzzle designer does. Test your ingenuity with unique puzzles that encourage thinking outside the box as you freely travel between fiction and reality, gathering valuable items to overcome obstacles. Using the magical power of ink, you can manipulate objects within the books, adding a depth to your interactions and unlocking new paths to explore. Yeah, that's a bit off-putting, honestly. A lot of it sounded good up to this point, but that's off-putting. Let's go to VT and see what they're offering up. These are cinematics. I was going to say, the art, though not stunning, looks good, but these just look like cinematics, so they can't really judge. That told me literally nothing. Let's try the second one.
Come on. Come on. Where did I put it? Aha. Whew. Let's go. Oops. God damn it.
I wonder with these puzzles how much of it is moon logic as well.
What the hell?
Riders Police, open up.
Nobody's home.
Writers Police, intriguing. There's something to that intrigue me, but a lot of it, not sure. I'm not sure. I don't hold up a lot of hope, but let's take a look at what they're saying on Steam. Very positive, 91% recent, and 93% overall. Better than I expected. The idea of the premise is good, going into the storybooks and messing with the plot in order to steal stuff. But the details of the premise make two major mistakes. First, the storybooks are made up rather than being well-known public domain books. Part of the plot is that these books are badly written by different authors. You don't get to deviously employ your prior knowledge of how the story is supposed to... Okay, well, that's not how the games are meant to work by the sound of it, so yeah, that's not a complaint that I'm giving much credence to. Second, the diving into books is messing with them, or I'm messing with them, is apparently a normal mundane thing lots of people do. They make no effort to establish how that's supposed to make sense early on, and it takes the premise of, whoa, cool magic power, to, did the game devs just hear about the book secondhand? You know, that they're supposed to be made of text that you read, right? I'm not even sure what you're getting at, mate, to be honest. Recommended for fans of point-and-click adventures. Not usually my thing, but they can be fun. It blends a variety of styles with some first-person and some isometric exploration, casual puzzles, and turn-based battles, but it mostly works and keeps things interesting, especially as the adventures are contained within each book, so you get some new ideas each time. I would also recommend The Longest Journey Dreamfall series. Okay, I don't care what else you... I do agree with you on the Thaumaturge. Game deck wasn't bad. I didn't finish it, but it wasn't bad. I loved the Thaumaturge. We'll see how it goes. I'm not holding out a lot of hope for this one, but we will see how it goes. I will give it a look. Alright, Karma Zoo. This is action, Pasta Games, Devolver Digital, $9.99. Not even the same cost as the Humble Bundle, so this is a cheapie. Karma Zoo is about helping people, working together and finding bliss in cooperation, especially when things go wrong. Make meaningful connections with completely random players online, as they are all striving alongside you to earn the most precious resource of all, karma. The loop is where you'll join a team of up to 10 random players around the world. Together you'll tackle a series of increasingly challenging levels that adapt to the size of your team, the characters you play, and the perks you pick together. No two runs are quite the same. Oh, this is forced multiplayer. I wish I hadn't picked it up now. I could have left it to you folks. When the players and the game itself are changing. The power of karma. Doing good earns karma. Stick together and your character's strengths, and even sacrifice yourself, because helping one another is essential in the loop's deadly challenges. Every good thing you do, one way or another, earns you the sweet karma you'll need to unlock new characters and abilities for future loops. Local multiplayer, tailored for you, not for me apparently. Anyone can help their team earn karma, whether you're new to games or a seasoned veteran. Okay, that's whatever. Let's have a look at the loop.
Share the love or die trying. Karma Zoo, a game for you and you and you.
Oh, this is not
Karma
looking
Zoo
good.
is a joyful cooperative platformer where up to 10 random players team up and must combine the abilities of 50 different characters to win and complete a loop. Karma Zoo is about helping people, working together, and finding bliss in cooperation, even when things go wrong. Share unique moments and make real connections with completely random players online, thriving to harvest the most precious resource of all, sweet karma. The loop mode offers a series of increasingly challenging levels that adapt to the size of your team, the characters you play, and the perks you pick together.
No two runs are ever quite the same.
Be useful to score, stick together, help your teammates reach their goals. And what's more helpful than a little bit of self-sacrifice? Throw yourself on a spike and lay down an adorable little tombstone that others can use to cross safely. Every good thing you do, one way or another, earns you the precious karma you need to unlock new characters or abilities for future loops. Are you welcoming friends or family at home? Totem is an extra local game mode, perfect to be shared on a single screen. A tournament, that pits up to 8 players against each other in a series of frantic quick-fire minigames. Available in 22 languages, with cross-platform play, and even private lobbies to enjoy both loops and totems with your friends online.
I can see why it's cheap. Let's go to Steam and see what they're saying there, shall we? Very positive overall reviews. Launched a year ago and it's only got 874 reviews. Let's see what. Only one recent review, a cleverly designed co-op puzzle platformer. Awesome fun, received with Humble Choice membership, very cool game. Yeah. Basically co-op platform with some really interesting mechanics. I'm not even going to try. First of all, it's forced multiplayer, which is an off for me completely. The reason for that is that I always have to be willing to drop what I'm doing whenever, in case my dear wife needs me, because she does have some disabilities that sometimes need help. So I don't do multiplayer. But this is just a major off. I am so sorry that I used the key, because I wish I'd been able to give it away. Now I have no intention of going near this. It is not my kind of thing at all. All right, moving on. Hexarchy. Indie strategy simulation, main tank software, Yogscast, 1999. 83%, very positive. Hexarchy combines the best elements from deck builders, Forex strategy, and hex-based board games to create a truly unique experience. Build a deck to your own style, playing cards from your hand to perform actions on the board. Construct on your hexes to collect resources and broaden your empire. Or play technology cards to expand your deck. Develop an economy which fuels your objectives, balancing your the happiness of your civilization with the demands of war. Easy to learn, deep strategy. Feel right at home with familiar 4X game concepts. Build cities, armies, wonders, and improvements with your cards. Discover other civilizations in a procedurally generated world. Research technologies and adapt civics to access new units, buildings, and ability cards. Strategically destroy cards to tailor your deck to the situation. Adapt your tactics. Is an enemy city too well defended? Take their food supply, or starve them instead. Can't defeat an invading army in the field? Try cutting off their supply lines. Simple, compelling combat system. 10 civilizations, all with unique abilities. Trade resources on the global market. Customize your units using promotions. Use your military units to capture any hex. Now, I'll be honest, I've played through the... I've already downloaded this and played through the tutorial. I actually found it quite intriguing. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a top game, but it is a good game. Definitely. Definitely a unique take on the 4X genre. X? I don't remember that. Oh, they must just be... okay. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to giving it a quick let's look, which the actual game, not the tutorial, for you all. See what's going on there See how it plays when you actually get to it, rather than going through tutorial levels. But it definitely seems to be an intriguing take on the 4X genre. Let's see what they're saying about it, shall we? Requires online connection for single player. I'm always online anyway, so I don't know about that. This game should be changed to unplayable for Steam Deck. Okay, you're a Steam Decker, I'm not. So I can't comment on either of those. It's blended with a deck builder, and it works remarkably well. Unlike Civ, a game which is easily completable, with most full runs taking way less than an hour. Oh, unlike Civ, a game is easily as opposed to actual Civ, where most players never even see the end of the game. It plays a lot nippier than a full 4X, with almost no micromanagement, and that's much to its benefit. Downsides, it doesn't have the legs of Civ. After a while, you figure out the early game tactics, and it can become a little rote. But it's still punchy enough to be enjoyable for a quick blast of 4X goodness. That's kind of what I'm taking from it. It is a quick game, not a long, deep game, but it looks, from the tutorial, like it's a lot of fun. If you've ever wanted to play a game of Civ in around 1.5 hours, this game is surely for you. It scratches Civilization builder itch and is a fun deck builder to boot. A very unique and well-balanced game. It's very tailored to people who like strategy and complexity of 3X and 4X games, but don't want to deal with the long game times and waiting on other people's turns. These games are short. Yeah, that's one of the big selling points. Sideways some. The deck building is interesting and fun at first, though ultimately it's just more a roundabout way of achieving the same ends as Civilization. The game struggles to handle large maps. The last 8 turns slowed to an ever-increasing crawl. Okay, can't comment on that at the moment. Pretty cool, honestly, for about 2 to 3 hours, but I can't see myself playing any more of it. So this game is fun for an hour or two. Yeah, it's not going to have long legs, I don't think, but I think it is a fun game for what it is. Alright, moving on. I think this might be the last one. Let's have a look. We've got Garden Life, then back to Warhammer. Yep, this is the last one. Garden Life. Download. I've got this one as well. Haven't tried it yet. This is Simulation, Still Alive Studios, Nikon, $25. 79% mostly positive. Okay, so it's not deeply positive. Plant and nurture your dream garden using gardening techniques based on real life and adapt for everyone to enjoy. Plant seeds, leaving them enough space to thrive. Water, fertilize, and clip your plants to enhance their natural beauty and nurture them to health. Discover different colourful varieties and unlock the full potential of each plant. Pull out all the weeds or choose to leave some to protect plants from pests. Admire your plants in full bloom, even through the changing seasons. In Garden Life, all plants thrive no matter the time of year. Play the story mode or the creative mode. You are in charge of an abandoned community garden and decide to roll up your sleeves to restore it to a former glory. Complete tasks given to you by your neighbours to earn rewards. Hey, this is our garden, you go do all the work. Yeah. Unlock new tools, seeds, ornaments and areas of the garden, and learn more about what lies behind these secluded spots. Instantly unlock every corner of your garden, including all the seeds and ornaments, and give free rein to your creativity in this restriction-free mode. That must be creative mode, yeah. You can bring your dream designs to life. Natural plant growth. Procedural growth simulation, developed specifically for the game, ensures each plant grows in its own way. Each and every plant grows procedurally, and some even adapt to their environment by climbing if plants close to certain objects. In Garden Life, you are not restricted by a grid. Place plants and objects freely to create your designs. Flower sales and sculptures. Head to the village square to sell flowers and bouquets at your stall, and use the earnings to buy new seeds, ornaments and tools in the shop. You can also donate flowers to help create huge floral sculptures in the pavilion, and win adorable prizes. Followers don't need to do that. Let's go to BT, see what they've got on offer here.
Heya, I'm Jasmine. It's so great to finally meet you. This garden really means a lot to us. That's why we're looking for someone new to take the reins and bring some life back to this community garden. It's a shame none of the plants made it. Look at how great the garden looks already. You're a natural. In gardening, patience is key.
It's summertime. Hard to believe you've been here for a whole season already.
Congrats on clearing away all that rubble. The garden looks much bigger now.
I'm really glad I found you to look after the garden. You've done really well with it.
Okay. What I'm picking up from that is it looks like it's a charming game that's not going to have you play a lot of it all at once, but maybe, when you want to relax, just go to it and play for a while. Maybe come back to it later. Let's have a look. Garden Life. See what they're saying. Oh, I didn't look at the ratings, did I? Mostly positive 76, mostly positive 78. So it's all in the mid-high 70s. It freezes all this. Oh, that doesn't bode well. I can't relax and play. Someone please fix it. Simulator. Okay. The key to a good cozy game is to make it not feel repetitive and grindy, even when the game is repetitive and grindy. Some games do this by making the various goals never feel too far out of reach, and others give you a bunch of different systems to work with. So when you get tired of doing one thing, you can do something else, like when farming games add mining and fishing to the mix. In Garden Life, it is just you and your garden. You spend the whole day trimming flowers off their stems in what must be radioactive soil, given that all the plants flower exactly one night after they are planted. Okay. In story mode, you do have quests which involve growing specific types of flowers and collecting a certain number of trimming. But I found that I quickly hit a wall. Every few days, your plants will start to glow, meaning that they will give you seeds of the same flower type. If they glow any colour other than green, that means you have a colour mutation, and you'll get the same flower type but in a different colour. And this is the only way to get flowers that are essential for progressing the plotline. This happens at random, and not very often. The base gameplay loop is fairly soothing in small doses. Okay, so that's kind of backing up what I was saying. Can't even get past the opening screen. This game keeps crashing. That might be your bad luck. Not saying it should do that, of course not, but gardening in a video game? Bloody hell. What is the world coming to? But I decided to give this it's only 7 hours in, this garden simulator go just for the crake. And I'll be damned if it isn't completely addictive. At first, it's like being buried under an avalanche of different tasks and mechanics. Planting, watering, selling your wares. It can all be a bit overwhelming. But stick to it. Okay, that's another long one. Not for me, but the default language of English, UK, rather than the fake American English, gets it on this one. I'm looking forward to trying it. See if it's deeper than I'm thinking. See if it's more intriguing than I'm thinking. But this looks like, for me, I may keep this to play at different times. But it's just going to be a case of, okay, I'm feeling a bit anxious, do something to relax. I do have an anxiety disorder. So things like that can help sometimes, just something soothing and relaxing to do. But we'll give it a let's try. All right. Hi, Humble Bundle is back. Delph, Humble Bundle is probably back, at least for now. I'm trying to find out when's a good time to stream, so I wanted to try doing some midnight streams, and it seemed like go with Humble Bundle for now and see what's what. How long it stays, I don't know. It might be a permanent thing on the channel. We'll have to see. Anyway, that's my overview of the games that are listed on this month's Humble Bundle. Just taking another quick look at them. Darktide, whoever grabbed it, enjoy. Persona 4 Golden, I'm looking forward to trying that. Lamplighters, whoever grabbed it, enjoy. Cassette Beast, I'm not sure what I think. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. But I do take the warning that was given about the art styles, etc., just being odd. Bookwalker, that may not be as good as I was hoping it was. Kamazu, I'm not even going to try. I wish I'd left the key for someone else. Hexarchy, I'm looking forward to showing you how it is and seeing how a proper game rather than the tutorials are. And Garden Life, I'm intrigued to see just what it's like. So overall, this looks like an okay, if not great bundle. My plan going forward, can you show the Darktide code again, please? I can, but someone else might have grabbed it already. There you go. My plan going forward, I don't know how often I'll be able to do these midnight streams, hopefully daily, but it might not be, is to start by taking a look at the 5 games I'm going to try out, one each night, for about an hour. And then from those, choose one or maybe 2 to play for the rest of the month on the Humble Bundle midnight streams, and just see what they're like. To take a bit of a deeper dive until the next Humble Bundle releases. All right, Delph, thanks for joining me. And for anyone else, thank you for being here. Yes, it's claimed. That's fine. It's claimed by someone else already. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, Delph. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow or whenever. And we will start with Persona 4 Golden. As I say, I've never played a Persona game before. And I don't think I've seen video or streams of it. But I've heard it's a really good game. And it looked like it was intriguing from looking through it. I'm really looking forward to trying that. I'll try and get that to that tomorrow. Okay, thank you. And I'll see you around.